Hi guys, welcome. It's Richard here, and coming up in just a few seconds is one of 12 videos that I've done, and the whole series just addresses the most common, basic, most fundamental, most important questions that guys have about relationship success. Now, if you've come here via my website, then you will already have links to the whole 12 videos. However, if you're watching this on a standalone basis, such as on YouTube or somewhere similar, then you may not have access to all the videos and you may not know anything about me. Now, if that's the case, what I would like you to do is just go to my website, which is www.niceguyswithedge.com. That's www.niceguyswithedge.com, and you'll find a link there which will show you how to get access to this whole series plus more. Before I wind up, just one small thing. I'd like you to be aware that these are very important questions. These are brief answers. The reality is that each one of these questions could be expanded into hours and hours of teaching and coaching and everything. So what I want to do in this the brief time that I have to do these videos is give you some insights that you probably don't have. Give you some hope and give you some encouragement that whatever your challenges are in the arena of relationship success, there's a way forward. So if you just get that out of these videos, you'll be doing very, very well. And if you wish to follow up, then, like I said, go to my website, www.niceguyswithedge.com, and there's some opportunities there to just go as far as you want in terms of this very important area of your life. So welcome. Let's move on now to our question. Welcome to question 4, which is, I feel gutted after being dumped by a girl I like, and I can't help just feeling alone and feeling in pain and just wanting her back and feeling that this life is empty without her. What do I do? Okay, now, if that's the way you feel, and no disrespect to those feelings, because I've had those, and if that's the common experience of many, many guys, but alarm bells need to ring, because that level of feeling in pain, feelings of loss, and just can't relax because of just wanting that girl back in your life and so on, these are all indicators that our level of emotional health and strength is not really up to scratch. Okay, now certainly there's an appropriate level of feeling, disappointment and sense of loss maybe if you break up with a girl that you really like. But a healthy emotionality in anyone will allow them to recover from that very, very quickly. Okay, now I understand it's something that would debilitate me sometimes for months at a time. And I think, while I can't say for sure, I think in this particular time, if that were to happen to me, then I think I would have it down to possibly 3 minutes. Okay, and I'm not saying that to brag, it's slightly tongue-in-cheek, but what I'm saying is that relationships are important. And if they've got some health and strength and vitality about them, and to lose one, yeah, sure. But it can't be that big a deal that completely debilitates you without there being something amiss in terms of your level of emotional and mental strength and health. So just be aware of that. I'm not trying to be unkind. I just want you to get some perspective on what it's like to face these kinds of situations from a position of lacking in the necessary strength, and then what's it like when you've got the necessary strength. Okay, still doesn't make it pleasant, but it makes it completely like not a non-event, but close to that. It's more or less water off a duck's back, more or less, and it's a signal to man up. What am I going to do next? Okay, and then you need to make decisions about what it is you're going to do next. But the critical factors is this: what's happening in here in terms of your, in terms of the mental and emotional stuff that you're going through. That's a sign that we need to address that. Okay, and once again, we could talk about how to do that for hours upon hours. It's an amazing subject to get into. But in this brief period that we have, I just want to say this: it's something you can teach yourself. You can do things which bring about the necessary inner transformation, so that these things don't become such a big deal. And just let me caution you here. If you are at that place where breaking up with a girl is really debilitating, it's going to be really hard for you to get into any kind of long-term fulfilling relationship until that's fixed, because that is read by females as emotional fragility, and it's a turn-off. So just be aware of that. We need to address that. There are ways to address it. Go to my website. You can just click a link there, and you can get onto my mailing list, and you can start to get some encouragement, some information, some stuff that's going to open up the mind a little bit, and so that you can see what the possibilities are for you, because all this is fixable. Thank you for your attention. Bye for now.